Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. Know you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Level up, 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 level up.
Hey you guys, and welcome back to class 3 of We Budgeting. This class, I just want to talk real quick about 6 things you should do with $1. Okay, 6 things you should do with $1. Basically 6 things you need to do with your money. And it's more for like business entrepreneurs, those who have your own business or your own, you know what I'm saying, way outside of a job to make money. But anybody can use it, okay? Okay, just listen. The first way is, the number one is pay yourself 10%. That's where your savings account come in. Give yourself 10% of what you have coming in. Whatever you have coming in, put 10% aside for yourself, because you should be paying yourself. If you're not paying yourself, you're not living. How can you save if you're not paying yourself something? Like, you work, you should be able to pay yourself something, okay? Put 10% of what you have coming in aside. Number 2 is give 10% to your tithes, to charity, offerings, church, whatever. Give 10% of what you have coming in to, like I say, tithes. First of all, I'm a tither. I believe in giving to the Lord, first of all, because there's nothing I can do for God. Like, he's so good to me. The only way I can give him something in return and know that my finances is secure is to give my tithe. And I give on the strength of knowing if I give God my 10%, he's going to take care of my other 90. Even if I don't have enough to pay everything I have to pay, by me giving to him, he'll cover the rest. You know, and sometimes we think, well, I don't have enough to pay tithes or give your 10%. Well, you can't really afford not to do it because you're still broke. Again, if nothing changes, nothing changes. Try giving God 10% and see, won't he give you ways and strategic ways and bless you in all kind of ways, just so for you to see, but for you to see a return on what you have. There's been plenty of times that I gave my tithes over paying bills, yet my bills got paid some way, somehow, you know. But even if you're not into church and not religious and stuff like that, give 10% to charity or give. You know, the only way you can receive is if you give. It's a law. Give and you shall receive. Whatever you give, you shall have coming back. If you just hold and hoard everything that you have, that's all. There's no room for it to flow anywhere else. But you have to give in order to receive. So give. If you can give more than 10%, give. Give and you should see, and you'll see it come back. Number 3, your living expenses should only be 25% of your income. And this, I really should have talked about this in that first video, the second video, but your living, honestly, our living expenses should only be 25% of our income, which means if you make $100, your living expenses should only be $25. You know, just hypothetically, if you only had $100 coming in, your living expenses should only be $25. Again, I mean, who teaches us this stuff? You know what I'm saying? Like, how? I ain't never heard no stuff like that before. You know, I'm still trying to get to that point, honestly, but we don't know that. We don't know that. No wonder why we so broke, because we don't know that. So even if you have $2,000 coming in, if your expenses is $2,000, come on now. You living way above what you should be living if your living expenses is $2,000 and that's what you have coming in. That's why we so broke. That's why we living paycheck to paycheck. So again, that just go back to being able to budget and downgrade and downsize and, you know, live in your means, live within what you have. The 4th thing was to invest a percentage back into your business. Again, if you're an entrepreneur, if you have your own business, if you have something on the side, invest a certain percentage. Whether it be 5, 10%, whatever you can, but put something back into your business. So you spending money, you receiving money, put it back into your business so that it can flourish and, you know, get to a point where you want it to get to. The 5th thing is taxes. Pay at least 25% of your taxes. And again, this is for businesses, because when you have your own business, you do have to pay taxes. So if you just put 25% of what you have coming in, you don't have to worry about when tax season come, you'll be able to afford and pay your taxes and have enough saved up to pay what you need to pay. And then the sixth thing is invest a percentage where your money can actually multiply at least 15 to 20%. You should never touch this money. And this is more for like stocks and mutual funds and things that you can't touch, money that you can't touch, but it builds over time. It multiplies over time, but it's not something you can go in and out just like your bank account. You can go in and out your bank account. This should be something you cannot go in and out of. You know, like your 401ks and stuff that you have, you can't go in and out of that. You know, of course, they don't charge you for that. However, but have something where you're giving enough to where, you know, it accumulates over time and you have money saved up later on. Okay, so that was it for that one. I just want to share 6 things to do with $1. There's a lot of probably other stuff I can put on here too, but that's just I got this from a multi-millionaire who does this, and he of course have the money to do it, but we can do it too. If we start now, when we get there, you know, it won't be nothing for us to do that, right? So, all right, see y'all next time.